Well, good Wednesday evening, everyone. Another edition of First Alert Extra. Unfortunately, it was just gray, chilly, cloudy again today, and I don't have the best news weather-wise for us heading into the Christmas weekend. Still no snow in the forecast, but we are going to see possibly the top 5 coldest Christmas Eves and Christmas days we have seen here in Augusta recorded history. So that goes all the way back to 1871. It is going to be frigid, folks, and we're not just talking just plain cold. This is actually dangerous cold weather that can actually cause some problems, not only to your plumbing, but can be dangerous in the way of some hypothermia if you're out it too long in it. Single-digit wind chills, wind gusts up to 40 miles an hour. That could cause a few power outages for us, which they would be isolated, but just since we're expecting this possibly record-setting cold this weekend, it would just be that much more problematic if you didn't really have a way to stay warm. So we do have the first alert in effect. This is going to start Friday. We're going to see our temperatures really plummet throughout the day Friday. It's going to stay cold all weekend long, and it's not really until around this time next week our temperatures are actually getting a little bit closer to normal. So this cold air is going to stick around for a good while. But the main days we're looking at is Friday night to Saturday morning. That's when it's going to be coldest. Single-digit wind chills will be possible. We're down into the mid-teens, mid to low teens actually across the area, waking up Christmas Eve morning. By Christmas morning, we're still well into the teens for morning temperatures, and afternoon highs will only reach the upper 30s. Now, during the day Saturday for Christmas Eve, it could be a struggle to actually even get above freezing. So this is going to be a significant amount of time with temperatures below freezing, and we're really worried about those temps below 20 degrees lasting for more than 6 hours, because that's when we do have to worry about a few pipes bursting. Just to put these type of temperatures in perspective, if you look back over the last 5 years here at Augusta, these are the coldest temperatures we have seen in the past 5 years. So if you remember back in January of 2018, there was a number of days in the first week of that year to where we got between 14 to 17. We're going to be right in the mix with temperatures as cold, if not even colder, Saturday morning. So this could even beat those temperatures we saw early in the year in 2018. And that's close to 5 years ago, honestly, since we're already kind of close to 2023 here. So just to look at these low temps that we're expecting, early Saturday, 13 degrees is our predicted low temperature here in Augusta. It bumps up to 17 by Christmas morning, staying near 19 Monday morning of next week, and then even Tuesday, Wednesday, we're going to see a hard freeze across the area with temps that's still in the mid to upper 20s. So get ready. Make sure you have all the proper ways to stay warm. We did have a wind chill advisory that was issued for our western counties. This comes from the Peachtree City office from the National Weather Service just outside of Atlanta that covers our western counties in the river region. And this wind chill advisory is letting us know that they're expecting wind chill values between -5 to 5 degrees in those areas. So this is significant cold, definitely not something we are used to seeing in a rare cold outbreak just in time for the Christmas holiday. This is going to be a significant temperature drop on Friday. So this is looking at what it's going to feel like well before sunrise Thursday night into Friday morning. So this is 3:30 a.m. Friday. We're feeling like the 40s and 50s, but watch what happens as we head towards around sunrise. That's when the front is going to be moving in. So by around lunchtime Friday, we're feeling like anywhere from 13 to 20 degrees from Wilkes County towards Augusta. And temperatures will feel like that all afternoon long on Friday. And then the really frigid air shows up Friday night into Saturday morning. That's when we're expecting single-digit wind chill values, anywhere from around 5 to 6, 8 degrees, all the way around I-20 and north of that. And even down south in our southern counties, in places like Screvet, Jenkins, Emmanuel, Allendale County, they'll likely be single digits too. So this is significant cold, and honestly, even going before 2018, this was 2014 to where we actually had single-digit wind chills across the region. So this has been a significant amount of time since we have seen these type of temperatures. During the day Saturday, we're definitely not going to feel anywhere close to above freezing. Actual temperatures will likely get around 32, 33, but since it's going to stay breezy all day long Saturday, it'll feel like the teens and 20s even into the afternoon hours. And this cold air is going to stick around straight through the Christmas holiday. So on Sunday, we'll still feel around 13, 15 degrees early in the morning. Later into the afternoon, high temperatures will get close to 40, but the winds will still not be calm. So it'll still feel like close to freezing even by Sunday afternoon. So not the best weather to be outside. Definitely want to make sure that you are dressed appropriately if you do have to go outside this weekend. Wanted to also show you our wind gusts. The wind gusts are really going to be strongest Friday morning, and that's going to be right when that front is moving in. So as this front is just kind of moving west to east through the region, our gusts will be between 30 to 40 miles an hour. This could cause a few isolated outages. Luckily, all the leaves are off the trees this time of year, so they're a little bit more aerodynamic, and we likely won't see as many problems as what we would if we still had a lot of foliage on those trees. But still, nonetheless, can't rule out that maybe just a few tree limbs come down on a power line, knock off power for a little bit. So that's something to monitor. Make sure your cell phone stays charged up, and you do have a way to stay warm in case that power does go out. The winds will stay anywhere from around 20-25 miles an hour by Friday afternoon into Saturday, and then late into the weekend and by next week, winds finally do get a little bit calmer for us. But to put these temperatures in perspective, these are a look at our top 3 coldest afternoons and coldest mornings on Christmas Day here in Augusta. Back in 1983, we got down to 6 degrees in the morning Christmas Day and only saw a high temperature of 26. So I don't think we're necessarily going to break that record, but this will likely go in the top 3, if not 3, at least the top 5 for coldest Christmas days, and definitely going to be in the top 3 for coldest Christmas Eves. And this does go back all the way to 1871. That's as far as records go back for us here in Augusta. So we got a good record book, and this is going to be right in the mix for some of the coldest Christmas days we have seen. Here's our forecast for Saturday and Sunday. Once again, Christmas Eve, we're waking up near 13. Christmas Day morning temperature will be around 17. Those coldest wind chills will be Saturday morning, but still very frigid into our Christmas Day. And both afternoons look to stay in the 30s, but Saturday is definitely going to be the coldest of the 2 weekend days. So just a heads up. I know a lot of people want to be outside, maybe play with some new toys on Sunday, but just going to need to make sure that you are protecting yourself from that frigid cold. Now, it is going to stay dry. We're not expecting any precipitation to line up with these cold temps. The only chance for rain will continue tonight, and then the chance will continue on Thursday, but not necessarily a washout tomorrow. It's pretty rainy and misty out there tonight, and that's definitely going to continue as this area of low pressure just kind of tracks up the Georgia and Carolina coastline. So as this continues to just ride the coast, it's going to produce just these scattered showers across the area. So this should be anticipated tonight all the way into tomorrow morning. And then most of our Thursday will just kind of be cloudy, but we'll be in a similar setup to where cannot rule out maybe some mist and light sprinkles on and off throughout the day. Here's a quick hour-by-hour look at it. Once again, upper 30s, low 40s into tonight. And then with the cloud cover and steady northeast winds tomorrow, we're just not going to be able to warm up. So high temp should stay generally upper 40s, low 50s across the area tomorrow. And then the really cold air shows up as we head into Friday morning. That's going to be that quick front passing on through. Just not really expecting any precipitation to line up on the backside of this front to produce maybe a snowflake or two. Just doesn't look like it's going to be possible for us. But take a look at the temperature divide. You're going to feel like the 50s, and then as soon as this front moves east of you, your temperatures will drop into the 30s and 20s for the rest of the day. So I honestly cannot remember a day that I've forecasted in the CSRA to where we've had temperatures do this during the day, to where we actually drop into the mid-20s by the afternoon. This is definitely rare for us, folks. So take it seriously. Make sure you are protecting your outdoor pets. Bring them inside this weekend. Make sure they do stay warm. Your elderly neighbors, make sure their HVAC system's working properly. Never use an oven to heat your home. A lot of people may open the oven to kind of warm up their home. That can lead to carbon monoxide poisoning. Remember, those space heaters need to go directly into the wall, never into an extension cord. So we have a lot of these tips on our website. So if you do want to know how you can protect your home, proper methods to heat your home during the wintertime, we have all those links on our website. So be sure to check that out. But even in the next week, looking at the 7-day forecast, we're still seeing high temps only into the 40s Monday and Tuesday next week. It's not until next Wednesday we at least hit the low 50s. So this is going to be a cold outbreak that does last a good while, but we'll make it through it, and we'll be in the Weather Center tracking it for you. Hope to see you again on News 12 at 11.